Hello everyone, this is a picture of Pdoeman, which I'm going to use as a reference for a portrait that I'm going to be drawing for him now. Okay, just starting out with the basic shapes. Um, I'm just outlining him, getting around his chin and so on. Okay, here I am drawing the hairline. Like most artists, I usually start out visualizing my reference as a bunch of two-dimensional shapes. This usually helps me with proportions and relative positions of things so that things are roughly correct. Once I'm done that, I sort of switch my brain into 3D mode. And what I do then is that I try to give volume to what I'm drawing by usually just by making sure I'm drawing like shadows and things like that. Paul has some distinctive facial features, and he's well framed with a lot of black areas. So this makes his portrait a little easier for me. That doesn't prevent me from making errors and bringing the eraser. Okay, here I am filling in the ear details finally. And give a little shadow on his chin. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on his mouth here because he's got a lot of interesting shapes, including his teeth and the shape of his lips and just the whole shape of his mouth. So I did spend some time on that. Just a lot of details worth adding in there. And of course, I went ahead and added in the collar just for fun. And more shadows under his chin and so on, or under his neck, or where his neck is. I really like to get into sort of cross-hatching for shadows. I don't know, it's kind of the fun part of drawing for me is really going to town with cross-hatching, because you can go in both directions overlapping to make it darker, and it also gives it a nice sort of texture. I'm filling in the eyes here, making sure they're looking in the right direction. And after that, I put a few more shadows under his chin. I left filling in the big dark areas to the end for practical reasons, of course, because you could easily smudge the rest of the drawing by picking up with your hand. And also correcting them is kind of hard after you fill them in. So at this point, from this point on, I'm just putting in sort of final details. I'm trying to make sure that the shadows and general contrast match the reference before I fill in the big black areas. Okay, time for all the black areas. So I switched to the softer pencil, and this is the final result. This is, of course, after a little bit of Photoshop, but there are plenty of Photoshop tutorials out there, and I'm not a particularly good Photoshop user, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Tube you later.